Hi there, everybody. How are you? Welcome back to Priestess and Medium Rosalind. I'm welcoming you in today with special guided information. If you just want to come and see the reading today, you may just not be very interested. I'll probably repeat that again because I know some of you are only wanting to have tarot reads, and I have a message to give and to share, and I give what is coming in from the highest good and from our ancestors that love us, from our archangels, ascended masters that love us and protect us. So I definitely have some information to share with you all, okay? So I'm probably going to end up repeating that again, which is okay. I really wanted you all to see the cards when I do read, because I am using those today. So the camera's angled downwards. It's much easier than me trying to change camera angles during a reading. I want to personally say thank you for all of those who have gotten readings from me, gotten orders from me in the past couple of weeks. I thank you very much. All of you who have subscribed to me recently, thank you and welcome. I want to give you a personal welcome aboard, because here at Priestess and Medium Rosalind, you're part of a family here. You're always welcome with your energy and questions in the highest good. And also, I wanted to share with you that I am available now for readings full time. And those of you who have come forward, I just want to say I'm honored to work with you all in the highest good. Now, I also wanted to tell you, if you do like the content here, you can click the notification bell when you subscribe, and that will let you know each time that I do upload. It'll share that with you. Okay, that way you don't have to wonder, when I'll be doing a live or whatever, or the next video sets that come out. You'll instantly know about them. Okay, and the reason why I'm making a special point of that is because I had a couple of people ask me to do more lives, and they would say, well, I don't know when you're going to upload again. Well, you may not know the exact time that I'm going to upload, but you'll at least get the notification when I come on, okay? The next thing I wanted to share with you all was about soulmates, guidance, and understanding what's happening. And for some of you, you may already feel that this is something you understand. That's fine, because I think a lot of us do understand a soulmate is someone you have a very deep connection with. You may have had a past life with that person. There's someone that you may have known for, years since your childhood. I've even had people come to me that they were absolutely, their cases were adorable. They were actually twin flames, which is unusual. It's rare. Even though there's thousands of us twin flames, it's not everyone. So everyone is not a twin flame. Twin flames actually have a mission and a purpose, okay? And everyone is not a twin flame. And in our culture right now, everyone, they're really steeped up on that, like, well, this has to be my twin flame because we have this or that, as a connection, or we have this or that as a bond. But that doesn't mean that's your twin flame. Twin flames are a little bit unusual, okay? They're a little bit rare. So with soulmates, you're much more likely to be with your soulmate, okay? As I'm speaking to you, of course, my guides, they're chirping in as well. So the first thing I'm going to cover is soulmates. What are they? Okay, soulmates are ones that are on your soul tree. They're on your actual soul tree, which means that you have dozens or hundreds of soulmates. Okay, so these are people who they may not always be very close to you in age, but usually they will be. They will be people that are close to you in age. When you meet them, they will feel very, very comfortable to you. Okay, they will feel extremely comfortable to you. They will feel almost like family. Even though you may be attracted to this person, when you first meet them, you may wonder, why did you feel so calm? Why did you feel so relaxed around this person? Because you might have just met them that night when you were going out, and you might have met them where you were at. They may know other people that you know, okay? They may also connect with you. Let's say if you're online or you're in a dating website and the two of you have not met yet, okay? And everything that you're saying and speaking to one another about, it's almost like you're finishing their sentences. You feel so comfortable. You might meet them much quicker than normal. That is a soulmate kind of connection. Also with soulmates, quite naturally, it's like your guard is not going to be up. You're going to say to yourself, things might happen like, wow, I've never went to someone's home that quickly. We only had been together one other time, and I went to their home and I felt safe and comfortable. Yeah, so that's the kind of thing for a soulmate, right? And then, excuse me, I'm just going to change the blinds up a little bit. And sometimes it's going to be like, well, this person, I trust them, even though they haven't done anything in particular to make me trust them, but I just trust this person so much. That's the kind of energy you will find with soulmates, okay? So it's this energy of like you've gotten to know them at this super fast, accelerated rate. And when you look at it logically, you might think, oh, well, that doesn't really make sense. But in a way, it really does, because this person was literally on your family tree of your soul. This person could have been someone you had a past life with. This person, you're going to really tune into their vibe, their energy, because the two of you are like very similar, but it's not the same as a twin flame. With twin flames, there's usually something else happening, something else where you feel like you're actually becoming one, you're melting into this person. Very strong, very powerful vibes always with twin flames, and it can be very consuming. It can consume you literally with twin flames. Also, with twin flames, you will notice that they instantly start to do things that you might not have experienced before, okay? One of those things is, and as I said before, if you're just joining, I'm not going to go to the cards right away. I'm explaining a lot of some of the key elements of soulmates. And okay, so one of the things with twin flames, literally, you're going to feel like not only do you have a familiarity with this person as if you know them, one of the extra things with twin flames is that, just as I said, it's almost like you're melting into this person. Okay, it's almost as if this person can connect with you telepathically, energetically. The two of you may feel more synced together. You may feel courted and attached more, which can happen in other instances, but with twin flames, it's much more strong. Also, you will notice your dreams, intuition, your thoughts, they will start to sync. They will start to line up together even when you're not contacting your twin flame. Okay, your twin flame, the energy is incredible, and it can be very hard to detach from your twin flame, even if you're just going to spend a few days working hard, or you need some space to study or spend time with your family and take care of other things. It's still like the person is almost there with you. Okay, that's the best way that I can describe twin flames, besides the one huge, enormous fact of twin flames have a soul purpose and a mission. And they usually will have a similar mission, or they help one another to reach those missions and their purposes here in their lifetime. Okay, so that's a huge part of it as well. I'm trying to think of anything else here. I'm going to check. Just hang on one second here. I'm going to check if there's any other thing that I really wanted to share about it. Okay. I think that this is, I'm trying to remember if there's any other thing that I really wanted to share about it. Okay. I think that's pretty much what I meant to share. I think that is pretty much it. Okay. All right. I'm going to go ahead and start in with the cards now. I just wanted you all to understand that sometimes with the whole genre of soulmates and twin flames, and I'm saying twin flames because naturally that will lead to, questions about a twin flame. When you start speaking about soulmates, naturally that'll happen too. But I wanted to say, that the whole genre of soulmates and twin flames is very powerful, yes. However, you do not have to be with a twin flame in order to have happiness with your love life, in order for you to be married, to fulfill life purposes you want together. You can have a very cool soulmate, a wonderful soulmate. It doesn't have to be, you're with a karmic partner or someone who's just teaching you these hard life lessons, and that's it. If you don't have a soulmate, a twin flame, that you can't be happy. I do recommend that, you have a soulmate. We have dozens, like I said, or hundreds of soulmates you can choose from. And when you have that connection with someone, there's nothing wrong with taking on your life, and fully living your life and being happy with this person, instead of stating that, oh, it just won't work unless this is a twin flame, and I know this is a twin flame. That's not a good way to go about it. Being happy, being balanced, being courageous when you want to fulfill your dreams with this person, that is a good place to start for a long-term relationship. Okay, that's a very good place to start. So let's go ahead and get going. Okay, yeah, there's one other thing I remembered this specifically, is the communication aspect. What I'm going to do is tell you all very clearly that communication is one of the most important aspects. I had someone contact me a couple of days ago about communication with someone that they do love. And this person is probably a soulmate. They feel that this is a very strong connection, a soulmate or twin flame connection. And the issue was on communication. So for me, if the communication is not clear, or if it's got a lot of cords and energy attached to it, there are certain things that I do to try and help clear the communication. That way, when you and this person, whether there is a twin flame or soulmate, whoever this may be that you really love, that way you will have more of that communication when they do speak. When they do start to tell you what's happening, it's clear and it doesn't have a lot of negative attached to it. Now, the only thing about that is this person that you love, they may actually tell you things that you are not so happy to hear, because they may speak much more truthfully and much more clearly. And it may not have all of the cushion as if they were trying to cover up something or telling you something just to make you happy. Do you see what I'm saying? So that's something that I wanted to share with you all as well. The communication is very important. Okay, so let's go ahead. Let's start into this. Okay, so what I'm going to do is get some oracle cards, and I'm also going to use the tarot too. Okay. Spirits of love, light, and truth, please tell us the messages that you wanted us to hear right now about soulmates and twin flames. Is there messages that they should hear now in the highest good of those who are listening right now? What are the messages you wanted them to hear in the highest good? Archangels, spirit guides, ascended masters of love and romance, in the highest good, what did you want them to hear today? Okay, let's see. Codependency. Addictions are affecting your love life. Addictions are affecting your love life. Codependency. Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your current moments. Children. Your love life is being affected by children. Okay. All right. Spirit is telling me to do 8, so I'm going to do 4 more. New love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. New love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. The energy feels really good. I just want to let you all know the energy feels very, very good. Some of you, I definitely feel you have a new partner or a new romance. Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. Okay? Now, I'm going to go to the tarot as well, but what I'm getting here is that some of you, and on the bottom there's you deserve love. Okay? Wow. Yeah, reconciliation. Some of you are going to feel like there's a brand new love happening with the same person. Okay? You're going to feel that you have freed yourself and that this is kind of a spontaneous love, even though you feel you know this person very thoroughly. You may be soulmates with this person. So Spirit is saying very clearly, new love and stay optimistic. Attraction. Okay, freeing yourself from some old relationship, freeing yourself from the past, because some of you have codependency going on. Some of you are still forgiving and learning, just like this. You see this? Spirit is telling you a story. Free yourself from codependency, forgive, learn from the past. You're moving on. That's why some of you are starting this brand new love. Some of you are going to work on the partnership because you are optimistic about it, and you're gonna give it another chance here. Okay, so stay optimistic. Give your relationship a chance. Some of you, this could be a partner or a soulmate that you're still learning from. Okay, so you're going to learn how to care for one another. You're going to rebuild things after you've healed. But definitely already I can see there's some pattern that was going on of codependency, addiction. I don't know if this was sex addiction. I don't know if this was someone who kept using lies. Maybe they kept lying to you and using that as a coping skill because they could not live from the heart. Some of you definitely, you have children with this person. Yeah, Spirit is saying you have a tie with this person. So it's a lot of different ties you might have to this person. And those are reasons that you may reconcile. Okay, some of you are going to decide to heal the past, not to be codependent. Maybe someone is literally coming out of jail, coming out of a treatment program. You're giving them another chance. Some of you are, you're like, well, we can move, and then we'll have different energy around us. We won't be so tangled up and caught up in the past where we were both toxic with one another. Okay, some of you are going to do that. You're really going to do it for your children and for the relationship. But this is like new love for some of you. Some of you have decided, I can't do what my parents did. I can't live in that codependency. I can't live in going over things again that aren't good for me. I don't want to relive the past. Some of you are going to find a new love because you deserve it, and you're finding you're attracted to other people. Okay, that's what's going to happen with some of you. Some of you are definitely going to move on to the new love. Let's see what the tarot is saying. Okay. I feel so drawn to this deck today. Wow. I'm using the Tarot of Sexual Magic. Okay. The Tarot of Sexual Magic, which is really, it's kind of graphic, but it's really the truth of our love. When you see the cards, it's really the truth of our love. So, spirits of light and truth, can you tell us more about the soulmates and the relationships? I'm hearing, this is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing if some of you stay together with this person, you may have some kind of consequence, because this person can sometimes use deception. That's what it is. And some of you are stuck. You keep second guessing if you should leave this person or not. And the answer is yes. Okay. For some of you, yeah. And if you leave this person, it's going to lead to a lot more balance for you. That's exactly what I'm getting spiritually. Okay. If you do leave this person, you're going to come out better, because this person is almost like, you know, if you fully trust this person, they're going to leave you dry again, or they're going to cheat somehow to get their own way. Do you see what I'm saying? And somehow they're not going to be good to you. Well, this is the Justice card. So definitely some of you are going to court to separate things. You may be divorcing. It may be child custody issues going on. It may be someone who's threatening to go to court because they know that what's happened. And they know that they have been more than one person you've been involved with. Do you see what I'm saying? It could be male or female. That's the wheel. Definitely more than one person. Yeah. Some of you are upset. You've been drinking too much. You've been trying to get away from some of the pain you're feeling because of this relationship. The Hierophant is marriages involved, marriages, long-term relationships, long-term commitments involved. This is really something, because these are major arcanas here. All of these are major arcanas except for one. So for a lot of you, and another one here, a lot of you have been lied to. The Magician, this is, you know, it's some toxic energy going on. Some of you have been lied to. You feel like this person has complete control over you. It's a lot of sex involved. You feel like you have to keep seeing this person. And what it may boil down to is you're just courted and attached to this person. It may not be a lot of logic, a lot of good plans going on. It could just be that you're attached to this person and you feel somehow that you can't get away. They're saying all the right things. They're keeping you in a lot of suspense and anxiety. Nine of Swords. It's a lot of mental stuff going on right now. But that Knight of Cups is a lot of apologies that have happened, but you don't know if you can really be secure in this apology. Five of Pentacles here, decisions because you've been left out in the cold before. You've been left out in the cold before, and therefore you don't know if you can take that again, because you know how bad it feels. Four of Wands is involving relationships, engagements. It's a lot of serious energy going on right now. Some of you, you're experiencing more pain than you ever thought. Death. When I look at this one, definitely not only is it transformational energy going on, there is some of you that really you're involved with someone who's wearing a false mask. It's almost like they're wearing a mask, and sometimes because they're wearing a mask, you are too, because they won't be fully sincere and you don't know what's actually going on with them. You're wearing a mask too to try and make it seem that you are happy, but it's going to come to an end. The way the cards are lining up, everybody, I want you to know that we have a lot of major arcanas here, as I've said. But what's happening here, I can see the trauma. We've got Knight of Cups, a lot of drinking or trying to cope with something that you don't really like, or this other person is using coping, drinking, drugs as a coping mechanism, and it's causing a lot of anxiety, and it's causing the death of the relationship as well. Okay, there's also the energy here of a destined change that you can't go around this wheel. Okay, the wheel is not only multiple partners, it's some kind of destined change that will take place. And it's taking place because of the Magician. Someone's being very manipulative, and it's affecting your engagement, marriage, etc. Okay, the Justice card is right here with the Hierophant. Someone is married. someone is married, and then there's another person that's left out in the cold that is trying to make a choice here with the Five of Pentacles, okay? Lots and lots of things that are being dismantled right now. Here's the Hermit. This is the one that's being left out. This is the one I keep sensing is being left out in the cold. And it's going right alongside the Five of Pentacles. So that's confirmation that you're being left out. Someone is being left out. The Eight of Swords, someone is in a treatment program. Someone is in jail. Someone is mentally locked away. Okay, one or the other with this Eight of Swords here. The Strength card, one person is trying to make the other person subdue. Okay, so one of you may feel that you're going to wrestle the other person in your own favor. You're going to wrestle them down. You're going to have so much strength in this relationship that you're going to be able to make the other person change, and it usually won't work out that way. Seven of Swords. So this is someone who's already decided to move on. Someone's trying to get away. They're trying to sneak away. Okay, you see the way they've turned their back on each other? The Seven of Swords is about someone who's already made a plan to get away. So for some of you, this is going to be a female, you know, the woman, the goddess in the relationship. She may try to get away, okay, with the children, with the new life, etc. Some of you, it will be the masculine, will try to sneak away or try to sneak away and have another person that they know that they can be secure with and start a family and a life with. So it just depends on what end this is going to be. Ace of Pentacles, this is the new beginning. This is the new beginning. Either you or the other person is going to have this new beginning with another person, another home, another family. That's what this is about right here. Four of Cups. This is someone giving you a decision to make. They're offering it to you, but you don't want it. It's like you're indifferent about it, or they are indifferent about what you're offering them. They're like, you know, I could take it or leave it. I don't know. I just, you know, they're not really moved by it, or you're not really moved by the choices that you have. And here it is, the Tower. This is it. This is the Tower. You're not going to see it fully coming at you. It's going to be sudden shock, a sudden shock wave, a sudden dismantling. You're not going to see it coming. Okay. For some of you, I feel like the sudden shock is the fact that your partner is going to slip away, or you're going to slip away when you decide, wow, I've seen all I need to see. I've done all I need to do, and I'm suddenly going to change. And that might be the Tower for some of you. The Eight of Pentacles, this is, you know, relationship refusal. It could be a very promising relationship, but one of you may not be in for it. You may not really be in for it, okay? You may not really want it. So that's the refusal of that long-term commitment. Nine of Cups. So this is like finally coming together. It's like a pairing. It's like what you've always waited for and you've always longed for. So just looking at this, yeah, and it's next to the Six of Wands, yep. So some of you, what I'm seeing here in the Temperance, yeah. So what's happening here with the Nine of Cups, the Six of Wands, and the Temperance, okay, someone's going to start out a new relationship. You're going to feel like you're together at last. Okay, they're going to feel like, wow, we've been blessed. It's either going to be the other person or you. Okay, the next thing is you're victorious together, Six of Wands. You're going to enjoy it. You're not going to hide it, or they won't hide it. And then here comes all the balance here. All the alchemy starts to come together, and the two of you may feel like, wow, we made it. Balance, victory, public, you know, walking arm in arm together, bringing yourselves together. So it's going to definitely be some happiness between some of you, okay? I don't know who the happiness will be. I don't know if it's going to be on your side, the one who's watching, or if it's the other person. But I definitely see some shock waves, breakups, court. There's a lot going on, but definitely you're not going to come out of this with no transformation. There's going to have to be transformation happening. And sometimes that's wonderful, You know, sometimes you're going to feel that that is wonderful. Sometimes you're going to feel like that's really crappy, because you may not be the one that has all of these juicy love blessings waiting for you. It may be the other person. Okay. So that about wraps it up for this reading. If you'd like to get in touch with me for a personal private reading, my information is below. I'm doing readings full time now. I'm very honored and happy for those of you who have come along with me, and you trust me. That means so much to me. Okay. There's also different specials, different things going on in the description box below. I'll talk to you all soon. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Okay. Blessings to you. Bye-bye.